So today I want to show you how to use our WebinarJam integration. So what's great about WebinarJam is it already has some really good integrations that allow you to tag people when they attend or don't attend your webinar, and kind of the follow-up after a webinar happens. But the gap that they kind of don't have right now is what to do to get people to register for a webinar inside of Infusionsoft and send out like your own reminders with join links and then also replay links, things like that. So we've created a simple integration that'll help you with the front end of your WebinarJam webinars, and you can feel free to use the built-in integration for the rest of that. So here what you're seeing is a typical webinar funnel that we create for our kind of webinars. And so you might have people who register from your existing list, or you might have a form that you want to set up on a website, and they're going to go through into a sequence that registers them, and then we can send attendance reminders from Infusionsoft, and then they're going to attend your webinar or they're going to miss your webinar and get tagged accordingly. Maybe if they didn't attend, you want to send an email that sends them a reminder. So we're going to show you how to do all of this using +this. So if we go into +this, we're going to have in your feature library a feature for WebinarJam. So let's go ahead and make a new one for that. And you'll click on Add Webinar, and here you'll have your integration for your WebinarJam account. And once that's all set up, you're going to be able to find your webinars listed here. So we can go ahead and click on one for now. You can pick which session time if you have multiple times. And then we can store the live webinar link in a custom field. So we have one for our webinars. There's our join link. And then we can store the webinar replay link also in a custom field. And then you're allowed to store a lot of other things too. These can be optional, but if you want to be able to store the session date and time, or store the webinar name, or apply a tag after successfully completing the registration, you're able to do all of these. So go ahead and give this a name. Save it. And then over here, we're just going to copy this link. And this is where we're going to register them for the webinar. So when they hit our HTTP post in this campaign, so whether they come through a form or they come through our existing list and they click and join that way, we're going to want to be able to register them for a webinar. So we'll have an HTTP post for that. And we can, if you haven't done these before, I'll just delete it really quick and show you how we can do that. We'll have just drag and drop from the campaign builder, and this HTTP post will have +this register them. So let's go ahead and paste that in, go back here, and then we can just put this as +this register for WebinarJam. Cool. Alright, and then if we just follow this path, we can see, okay, they're going to come in, they're going to get registered through a form, and then down here, when they don't attend, we want to send the webinar replay link. So if we go to our feature here, we can see that we stored their replay in this form, this field right here, webinar replay link. So all we have to do is go into the sequence, go into our email that sends the replay, and then we're just going to create a link that sends them to the replay. So we got it already in here, but I can just show you quickly how we do that. So we'll just put our message, sorry we missed you, here's a link to the replay, and then below that we'll just go to our webinar replay link. So let's see if we can find, there it is, webinar replay link, and then you're done. So that's how you can set up your webinar integration to send people your registration information, get them registered, and send a replay link. Hope this helps you get started, and look forward to having you on the next video.